I generally set out to do a day's work when I set out to do a day's work, and I have a pretty good idea in mind what I'd like to do on a given particular day. And today my day's work was to get that red car inspected, fix the windshield wiper squirter on it, and get the grass cut, which I've just about done. I got a little bit more grass over here I could wangle down. And then after I got all that done, I thought, well, the rest of whatever I do today is easy greasy time. So I want to get that tow bar that I started out making for Cinderella finished, so that I can move her so that she ain't sitting here. I kind of set her off to one side of the yard, let her wait, because there's things I want off this car. My neighbor said, well, you can stick it out back down in the quarry, and I'm thinking, yeah, I could, but it's going to look a lot like a deserted derelict down there, and at least if it's sitting in my yard, it looks like it's part of the project. I was looking at this Volkswagen the other day, and I noticed the reservoir for the brakes were dry, so I put a little fluid in there, and I walked around to the driver's side door about like this, and I swung this door open, and I reached my hand down in there, and I hit that brake pedal. And when I did, there's a brake line right down there on the floor, and it squirted me right in the face with brake fluid. And then that was a pretty clear sign that something ain't right there. And I can see the brake line right there, and it looks like it's pretty rusted up. But Cinderella's got new brake lines in her. And so I'm thinking, okay, them brake lines ain't going to be staying in that old pan, because that old pan's not usable anymore. So I might as well yank the brake lines out of it. Also, this one's got some rusty spots right in there behind the pedal. You can see them. And I don't know what kind of shape that part of Cinderella's in, but if that's some metal that I cut out of this one and put into that one, that would be a good thing too. Let's just take a look. I guess what I'm getting to is I don't want to park Cinderella out back and have it become a derelict. That looks pretty good right there. This one has some rust right here, but that part up there looks good. So at least so far, guys, there's a lot of carpet in here. I can peel back and have a better look at it, maybe. Yeah, I might be able to get the metal I need from that. And brake lines, and I know I put a new gas pedal line in this thing and a bunch of stuff, so oh, that might all work out good. Anyway, first thing I gotta do is get this thing rollable, and that means finishing that tow bar. And that means welding without burning welder burns all in my pretty white legs. Don't y'all be talking about my pretty white legs, because I know some of you fellers out there just can't hold yourself back from that. And it's wrong. I told you before, it's wrong. Alright? I ain't joking, I still think it's wrong. So we won't get off on that, because y'all know how I am when I get wound up. So what I'll do today is I'm going to put a cross brace on the back of this tow bar I'm making, and I'm going to reinforce both these little C thingies that I made right here, because that's the part that's going around the front axle. And firm up my welds on either side of this, and then we'll throw it on that Volkswagen and see if we can drag that thing around. That's the plan.